Good morning, students, faculty, and staff. Welcome guests to our League of Legends Distinguished Alumni Program. I am Armando Salazar, the proud principal at LBJ Johnson High School, and I'm honored to have our honorees and their families with us today to celebrate this special celebration. Today we are here honoring you because each of you, through your various accomplishments, has made this school, and the district very proud. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please rise for the presentation of colors by our LBJ Johnson High School Navy ROTC under the direction of Chief Gunner Mate Carrie Tucker, followed by the national anthem played by our LBJ Johnson High School Wolf Band under the direction of Rene Peña. The Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and the moment of silence will be recited by the Student Council President Sergio Vergara.
Center, face, reset, colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas flag, one state, under God, indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
like to introduce our special guest joining us this morning, Mr. Eduardo Zúñiga, Associate Superintendent for Student Support Services. Mr. Héctor Pérez, Executive Director for Information Technology. Ms. Cristina Uribe Flores, Director of Instructional Accountability for Guidance and Counseling. Mr. David H. Gonzalez, Associate Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Mr. Javier R. Vera, Director of Fine Arts. Ms. Dolores W. Barrera, Executive Director for High School Education. And Ms. Eloisa Diaz, Director of Elementary Education. Today we're honoring several individuals as part of our League of Legends Distinguished Alumni Program. They were honored last night at the Paseo Real Reception Center. And today it brings us great joy to honor them at their alma mater. But what is exactly a League of Legends Distinguished Alumni Award? What have the individuals done to deserve this coveted recognition? And how can you become our future honorees? Well, to be a United Independent School District League of Legends Distinguished Alumni, you must have distinguishable traits in the following areas: citizenship, responsibility, respect, and trustworthiness. You must also have a sense of responsibility to the community that you serve and have outstanding performance in your chosen career field. Now, each of these individuals has done all of this and more. And I ask that everyone please give them your full attention as we award them with this honor. The following LBJ students will share a few words about the honorees: Salimar Ramirez, Berenice Torres, Sergio Vergara, and Gerardo Landa.
Good morning. Originally from Ecuador, Carlos Campuzano migrated with his family to the United States in 1999 at the age of 11. He attended Los Obispos Middle School and later became part of London B. Johnson's High School first graduating class. After graduating as a salutatorian in his class in 2005, Mr. Campuzano was accepted in the engineering program at the University of Texas at Austin, where he pursued a degree in electrical and computer engineering and completed extra courses in pre-medicine. During his college years, Mr. Campuzano joined the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers and worked as a graphic designer for the College of Pharmacy at UT. He also worked as an IT technician for the ACES building at UT. During his senior year, Mr. Campuzano had the opportunity to work with AppLab, an engineering company in Austin, where he developed part of the software and hardware components for a government project. After graduating from UT, Mr. Campuzano became the systems engineer for a small local import and export business. Soon after, Mr. Campuzano decided to venture into the teaching profession. In 2012, he became a math teacher here at London B. Johnson High School. Mr. Campuzano is married to Melissa Medrano. They own 3 dogs and are expecting the first baby this year. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Carlos Campuzano.
Thank you for that introduction. Yesterday I was thinking to myself, what am I going to tell the kids? And I was just saying, they're just kids. I do it every day. I'll just go and wing it. But now I see my co-workers here, administrators, and everybody, I'm freaking out. But basically what I wanted to say is that I could sell you a success story, guys. I meet all the criteria. I could sell it to you, and I could sell it to you very well. I was born in a poor country, yes, Ecuador. So check that, I was born to a poor family, check. Sometimes we didn't have food to eat. Migration, you know, that's a popular one, check. We migrated to this country. I was part of a poor family here in the US also, so check. You know, sometimes I actually had my first bed when I was 17 years old. I was successful in high school, check. Graduated top 2. I went to a good university, check. UT Austin, graduated from a good program, check. So I could tell you a success story, but that's not the one that I want you to pay attention to. It's more like the average story. If you think about it, none of us here are anything special. We don't have any special abilities. We don't have any extraordinary things that we've done. We're just regular people that work really hard to get to where we are. The only reason we're getting this honor is because those people there, they believe and they know and they've been through this and they know that just to get here, it took a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice. So, I mean, that's the reason why we get the honor. I mean, none of us are the president of the US. Not that we can't be. I mean, I'm the oldest one and I'm 28 years old. So I could be the president. Wait, no, I was born in Ecuador, so I can't. But there goes wandering. And, but basically, guys, that's what I'm trying to say. Even just to get to this point, it took a lot of work. So just watch out. Always have a plan A, B, C, or D. Everything that's worth having takes a lot of work. And I want to quote a gentleman from yesterday. He said, it's not just about the skill, it's about the will. So even though you come every day and your teachers are trying to teach you all these skills, it doesn't matter if you don't have the will, and that comes from inside. So just always be the best version of yourself, and you know, believe that you deserve everything and anything you want. So you just have to go out there and get it by working, not stealing, okay? So, and that's it, children. So have a great weekend, and my students, we have a test next week, okay? Thank you, guys.
Ruby Charles graduated in the top 10% of her class in 2007 from Lyndon B. Johnson High School. She was also the captain of the Lady Wolves soccer team, which contributed to winning back-to-back district championships for her alma mater. Mrs. Charles was also a member of the state playoff varsity basketball team, serving as captain for 4 years. She was awarded first team all-district and all-academic in both sports. Mrs. Charles attended Texas A&M International University and earned placement on the Dean's List during her junior and senior years. It was during her senior year at TAMU that she began her internship as an educator. She graduated in May 2012, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Special Education. Upon college graduation, she obtained state certification in special education. Mrs. Charles is currently teaching and coaching at her alma mater, Lyndon B. Johnson High School. Please welcome Mrs. Ruby Charles.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start off by thanking everyone, thanking my administrators, wonderful teachers that I had, Ms. Adriana Cardenas, Emily Monsivais. Thank you for challenging me daily to strive to be the best, and encouraging me and showing me the importance of valuing my education. So I appreciate every single teacher that I had here at LBJ High School. Many of you might not know, but I started coming to LBJ ever since I was in 7th grade, when it used to be a middle school / high school. So I've been here a good while of time. And then coming back, it's just such a rewarding feeling that I am able to give back to my community. I would like to start off by thanking Ms. Ramon for nominating for the League of Legends. I graduated back in 2007. Soon after graduation, I attended TAMU, where I earned my degree in special education. Soon after becoming a certified teacher, I began my journey of applying and interviewing for my dream job. I knew ever since I was a young girl that I wanted to teach or coach. But today I have the pleasure of doing both here at LBJ High School. My journey in college was not easy, but it wasn't impossible either. My motivation throughout life was my family, from my parents to my grandparents. I saw how much they sacrificed so that I could be successful in life and earn an education. Their sacrifice and hard work was all the encouragement that I needed to repay them. I felt that if I didn't do anything to better my life and set an example for my siblings, then I would be letting my parents and my family down. Their sacrifice, their hard work, and all their encouragement was all I needed. So when I found myself in a challenging situation, I traced back to the people who supported me. So I want you to think about someone who made that sacrifice for you. Think about that person and how much they've worked to give you what you have. Let them be the motivation to encourage you. My advice to you is to work hard or even harder, like those important people in your life, and repay them through hard work of your own. It's such an honor to be back here at LBJ High School and to give back to my students and my student athletes. And I hope that one day I can encourage every single one of you like my teachers did to me. So I want to thank you for everything.
Simon Charles is an alumni of Lyndon B. Johnson High School and graduated in the top 10% of his class. He was a member of the National Honor Society and Hispanic Honor Society. While attending LBJ High School, he was a member of the basketball team and contributed to winning the district championship during his senior year. Mr. Charles attended Texas A&M International University and graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice. In 2011, he joined the Laredo Fire Department and earned several certifications. In a 2-year span, he has become a certified firefighter, licensed paramedic, certified hazmat technician, and certified in aircraft rescue. He now proudly serves the citizens of Laredo and surrounding areas. In 2013, he married Ruby Charles, his high school sweetheart of 10 years. During his time off, Mr. Charles enjoys being with his family and friends. Please help me welcome Mr. Simon Charles.
Well, good morning, everyone. I want to start off by telling you guys a little bit about myself. I graduated high school back in '06, and like this individual said, I was top 10 in my class, and also part of the district championship back in my senior year, which I'm very proud of. After high school, I attended TAMU for 4 years, obtained my bachelor's in criminal justice with a minor in psychology. Shortly after, I searched around for a career, and I found the fire department, and I'm now working as a firefighter paramedic. Now, I want to give you guys some advice. I want you guys to start listening to these important people in your lives, and I'm talking about your coaches, your teachers, your parents, older siblings, your brother, your sister. Everything they tell you to do, everything they want you to do is for a reason. All they want for you is to get better. They want to help you out. Now, you might not understand or agree with everything they want you to do, but I can assure you everything has its purpose. Now, let me give you an example. I played basketball in high school, and our coaches, Mr. Frank Gonzalez and Charles Dalrymple, they will make us dress up on game days. Button-up shirt, some slacks, nice shoes, and a tie. And at first, I didn't like it. I thought it was silly. And to be honest with you, I didn't even understand why they would make us dress up. But looking back, now I understand why. They were trying to prepare us for after high school. They were trying to get us ready for what's to come. All they wanted is for us to be ready for those future scholarship interviews, those interviews just to get into to university or college, and those eventual job interviews, which you guys will have plenty of. Now, this example I just gave you is just one of the reasons why I want you guys to listen to these people. Listen to them, follow their advice. All they want to see is just for you to be successful. Now, and I'll finish out with this. If you work hard right now, you'll get to play hard later. So bust your butts right now in the classroom, and eventually it'll pay off. So thank you guys.
Mr. Lara is a 2009 graduate of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, who graduated second in his class. He was a member of the National Honor Society, Health Occupation Students of America, UISD Student Advisory Committee, and the City of Laredo Sister City Youth Committee. Mr. Lara received an athletic scholarship to play soccer at Southern Connecticut State University. During his 4 years at SCSU, Mr. Lara was a member of the varsity soccer team, earning multiple awards, including Northeast 10 All-Rookie Team during his freshman year, Northeast 10 Third Team All-Conference, and East Region All-Academic Team. He was also awarded the Lloyd Barrows Senior Scholarship. He graduated in May of 2013, receiving his Bachelor's of Science in Athletic Training, and he earned his BOC Athletic Training Certification. Mr. Lara was employed in 2015 by UISD as an athletic trainer at United High School. Outside his professional life, Mr. Lara played with the Laredo Heat for 7 years. In 2008, Mr. Lara earned himself a position under the 20 U.S. national team, where they defeated Mexico's under 20 national team in a friendly international match. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Lara.
Thank you for that introduction. First off, I want to start by thanking LBJ and all the administration for putting this event together. It's an amazing opportunity that I have, and that we all have actually, to kind of give back to you guys, give you guys a bit of experience of what we experienced. You know, I'm from the same areas that you guys are from. I walk the same streets. I'm from Rio Bravo, so Mr. Charles here. And you know, it was a struggle. You know, it was a struggle to get to where we are right now. I remember growing up, you know, we had, you know, the essentials only, a bunch of hand-me-downs, you know, whatever we needed. Parents used to work their butts off to be able to give us all these things. You know. So I really wanna make sure I thank them right now again. It's really amazing to kind of look back in my life and see what I went through. And as I prepared for this speech and for this award, I kind of reflected on what I did, or what I went through, and it's just amazing, and to think that I was lucky enough to have a lot of guardian angels. I remember my senior year, when I actually got the opportunity to go on my recruitment trip for Southern Connecticut State University. I was panicking. Miss Cardenas, which was Miss Gutierrez back then, Coach Torres, Coach Silva, Miss Ortiz, they were witness to that. And I remember that this whole school united, and they donated money to my cause. I didn't really have anything to wear to my interview. We didn't know what was expected. So in a day, the whole school kind of got united, and they donated money to me, raised about $200, took me to Burlington, got me everything that I needed to go and look professional. And I really want to thank you guys for all that. Guys, please don't ever think that you guys are alone, especially because you've been growing up in rough communities. All these teachers here, all administration, everyone. If you ever need any help, please go up to them. Go up to them. I really want to just say a few kind of main points that kind of got me to where I am right now. First off, you guys need to find that motivation. What motivates you to keep moving forward? For me, it was my family, the struggles that they went through. Sometimes my parents wanted to give me stuff that other kids had, and they couldn't. They struggled, and I'm forever grateful for that. The other thing is, I want to tie it into motivation is sacrifice. As I'm sorry, what was your name? Jerry. He kind of mentioned in my little biography that I played and I was in multiple organizations. I played for the Little Heat. There was points in my career where I had to juggle many things. I had to come to school, train with the varsity soccer team here. Then I had to go to a meeting at downtown Laredo, and then I had to figure out a way to get to practice at 7:30 at night for the Laredo Heat, and get back till about 11 o'clock, and then start my homework, and go to sleep very late, eat dinner and stuff, and those are the sacrifices you guys are gonna have to make. Eric, I was watching a motivational speaker the other day, and his name's Eric Thomas, and he emphasized one point that I really liked, and he says that you have to be able to at any moment in time, to give up what you are right now for what you will become. So I want to encourage you guys to take those risks. If you guys are popular right now, and because you guys are funny and you guys are disruptive in class and stuff like that, be able to give that up for what you will become later. Make sure you study. Make sure you get everything done. Make sure you work hard in your sport and work on your craft. That's really the points that I really wanted to emphasize. And good luck to you guys. Appreciate that you guys are here listening to me, that you guys gave me the time to speak to you guys. Thank you very much.
Next, we will have the Dreamcatchers officers' performance under the direction of Crisia Benavides. No time? I hear there's no time, so we're gonna... Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the fight song.